I am a kind of paranoid in reverse. I suspect people of plotting to make me happy. I'm sick of just liking people. I wish to God I could meet somebody I could respect. How do you know you're going to do something, until you do it? An artist's only concern is to shoot for some kind of perfection, and on his own terms, not anyone else's. I was about half in love with her by the time we sat down. That's the thing about girls. Every time they do something pretty, you fall half in love with them, and then you never know where the hell you are. All morons hate it when you call them a moron. I'm sick of not having the courage to be an absolute nobody. What I like best is a book that's at least funny once in a while. What really knocks me out is a book that, when you're all done reading it, you wish the author that wrote it was a terrific friend of yours and you could call him up on the phone whenever you felt like it. That doesn't happen much, though. Mothers are all slightly insane. I'm quite illiterate, but I read a lot. Poets are always taking the weather so personally. They're always sticking their emotions in things that have no emotions. People never notice anything. It's funny. All you have to do is say something nobody understands and they'll do practically anything you want them to. Goddamn money. It always ends up making you blue as hell. I don't exactly know what I mean by that, but I mean it. How long should a man's legs be? Long enough to touch the ground. I like to write. I love to write. But I write just for myself and my own pleasure. It's really hard to be roommates with people if your suitcases are much better than theirs. If a girl looks swell when she meets you, who gives a damn if she's late? Nobody. They didn't act like people and they didn't act like actors. It's hard to explain. They acted more like they knew they were celebrities and all. I mean, they were good, but they were too good. I don't really deeply feel that anyone needs an airtight reason for quoting from the works of writers he loves, but it's always nice, I'll grant you, if he has one. It was a very stupid thing to do, I'll admit, but I hardly didn't even know I was doing it. There's no more to Holden Caulfield. Read the book again. It's all there. Holden Caulfield is only a frozen moment in time. I'm the most terrific liar you ever saw in your life. I'm aware that many of my friends will be saddened and shocked, or shock-saddened, over some of the chapters in The Catcher in the Rye. Some of my best friends are children. In fact, all my best friends are children. It's almost unbearable for me to realize that my book will be kept on a shelf, out of their reach. People never believe you. I'm known as a strange, aloof kind of man. But all I'm doing is trying to protect myself and my work. The worst thing that being an artist could do to you would be that it would make you slightly unhappy constantly. You take somebody that cries their goddamn eyes out over phony stuff in the movies, and 9 times out of 10 they're mean bastards at heart. I don't even like old cars. I'd rather have a goddamn horse. A horse is at least human, for God's sake. I don't necessarily intend to publish posthumously, but I do like to write for myself. There is a marvelous peace in not publishing. It's peaceful. Still, publishing is a terrible invasion of my privacy. He had a theory, Walt did, that the religious life, and all the agony that goes with it, is just something God sicks on people who have the gall to accuse him of having created an ugly world. Some stories, my property, have been stolen. Someone's appropriated them. It's an illicit act. It's unfair. Suppose you had a coat you liked, and somebody went into your closet and stole it. That's how I feel.